Welcome to it's your girl Jazz Young, and I'm back with another one. Y'all, this is Wednesday Thoughts, and for today, topic one will be the Michael movie. Yes, the Michael movie. I watched this movie yesterday. I went to the movie theater, and I'm not gonna hold y'all. Y'all hyped this movie up. Y'all hyped this movie up to be something that I had very high expectations for. However, it did not meet the expectations at all. It didn't even meet. It met a little bit of my expectations, but it did not meet the expectations that I had. For me, it was a mid movie. Um, I will say that I went to go see the movie in XD. I seen it in D box seats, and first of all, the deep box seats did not hit like they hit during the Scream movie. It did not hit like it hit during the Scream movie, but I do not rate the movie to the level that I rated to because of the seats. But come on, y'all, don't waste your money on D box. Just go and watch it in a regular seat. It's gonna give you the same effect regardless. Um, so that's the first part of it. But for me, why was it mid? Because let's be real, it wasn't a bad movie. I'm not saying the movie was bad. I'm not saying it wasn't a great movie. I thought the storytelling was great. I thought the acting was great. Um, for me, I thought that the cast was perfect. I felt that the cast gave you the emotion that they were supposed to give. I feel like the storytelling was powerful 100%. There's a lot of different lessons. There's a lot of different things that allowed you to just understand Michael more within the movie. It just wasn't. It was just not unforgettable. You know what I mean? It definitely was forgettable though. Like the movie to me, I just saw it yesterday and I'm kind of like, man, I gotta go watch it again and really see if I missed anything. Mind you, I was sitting there watching the entire movie glued to the TV, like to the screen. So it just didn't meet the high expectations of the hype that the movie gave. As far as the cast, the people, the acting, very authentic. I thought that having the family involved in a way that they did, from the acting to just the family in general having input in the movie. I do want to point out that Janet, where was Janet? I know Janet loved her some Michael. And I know Michael loved him some Janet, okay? Like them two loved each other deeply. So to not see the involvement or from Janet definitely gets me to like think like, see, this is why this is a little mid. Because maybe I was missing that sibling action because I do feel like he was the closest to her. As far as like they had a bond that just because in my opinion they're both just one of a kinds. They're both legends. Therefore, I feel like it just didn't give what it should have gave. The storytelling, Joseph. He was the fact that they never could call that man dad was just in itself tells you a story. Like that in itself tells you a story. But I will say it gave a better understanding of who Michael Jackson was and why he was the way he was. I appreciate that. His artistry, oh my God. I love Michael's artistry. The way he wrote music, if that's how he wrote his songs, just putting different post-its up and then piecing it together based off of the beat. Oh, that is in itself you're musically talented. Like, like seeing that just make me even more of a fan of Michael Jackson. The songs, the production of the songs, like if that is how that man came up with this stuff, Michael Jackson was that guy. I mean, he was already that guy, but yeah, he was that guy. Like I said, it wasn't a bad movie. Now, here's where I think that I wasn't a fan of. Um, I just feel like it just gave us one part of his life. Definitely great to see the beginning. Definitely have a like I said, it has I see why Michael was the way Michael was even as he grew up, like as he continued to develop and grow. It's like there's things that could have been fixed in his childhood. There's things that could have been fixed before he moved out that wasn't. So it's like this is why Michael was Michael. Um, so I hope I'm kind of like essentially saying like if there's a part two, the movie might meet my expectations. However, because that's the cliffhanger, that's the idea. Like you don't know. I just wish that for 2 hours they probably could have told me the entire life of Michael Jackson, even though it wouldn't have did him justice. So I'm praying and hoping there's a part two. They set it up to where you can get a part two. It set it up where to where I want to like we got to understand how the legacy started. We got to understand why Michael started the way he was, essentially like just off of him looking at himself as the greatest of all time before he truly became the full length greatest of all time. I want to see the controversies. I want to see him finally when he finally moves out. Like I want to see the full Michael Jackson. Like let's see that part that we're missing when his skin started to when his Viagra. I might not be saying the word right, but when that started to take more and more effect on his body, like what was Michael doing? Like how did he, how did he handle like loneliness? You know what I mean? Because I think that's something we don't talk about often. Like Michael could have had any and everything he wanted, but like part of him still, I feel like, excuse me, had missing pieces of development that he knows. Like, and I just know he wish he had a better. I know Michael just wish he had a better life, knowing that even though he had an amazing life. If that makes any sense. Granted, I will say these movies need to be coming out when artists when these people are alive. I feel like if we get these movies when the artist is alive, like I feel like it's a different feel. You know, we definitely need to start giving people their flowers when they're here and not waiting until they're dead or not waiting and then the state has to be involved and just do it while they're here because then the story to me is even more authentic because it's really coming from them. At the end of the day, in my opinion, the story just needs to be finished. The story I just want to know. I just want to get the rest of Michael Jackson. You know what I mean? I want to get the rest of who he was, clear up misunderstandings. While at the same time, we still not going to get Michael Jackson's true opinion and feelings through it. But I just think that if the family is involved, we're able to get what we need to get. We have the foundation. The acting is there. The cast was phenomenal. Definitely a great cast. Keep the cast. Keep the cast. Don't change the cast. Just give us a part two, because the story is already written. We know how the story is written. However, give us the visuals for it that's in a different creative way. Because at the end of the day, the story just needs to be finished. The story just needs to be done. And then I think it would be a perfect movie. Either way, though, I would tell any of y'all to go check it out. It's about Michael Jackson. Go celebrate the legend. Go pour into his estate. Go pour into his story and what his story was. If you're a true fan, you're gonna enjoy the movie regardless. For me, I'm a true fan, so like I said, I like the movie. However, it just didn't meet the expectations that I thought I would have. But I will recommend you go check it out because it is the legendary, the one of the con. No one else will be him. They might try to, but they would never, ever, 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 ever be the musical genius like Michael Jackson. So go check it out. Go check it out. Topic two. Topic two and the final topic is sports. Y'all, we already know we got the NBA playoffs happening right now. Like I've been saying, I feel like this is March Madness. Like the games are constantly being good games. Now, I'm not really too much fan of the Timberwolves and Nuggets series right now, just because of the injuries that the Timberwolves face. Uh, like you a good playoff session to me, in my opinion, season is when everybody's healthy and it's just good basketball. So I just hate that the Timberwolves are playing these games without their star athlete, their backcourt basically. With their regular backcourt kind of sucks. So hopefully they can still pull it out though, because I like Anthony Edwards. I definitely want to see him get a ring one day. So we'll definitely check that out as we go. Um, The Thunder and the Spurs done, which I'm not surprised. Like, I'm not surprised that the Thunder and the Spurs are done. They're the top team in my opinion. Either one of them could be the NBA champions this year. Wemby is back. I was about to say Wembley. Wemby is back, so he's doing what he's supposed to do. The Thunder look like they did last year. Just playing good basketball, playing good team basketball. So it's definitely I'm enjoying these young cats in the NBA finals. NBA finals. I'm enjoying these young cats in the NBA playoffs right now. They're doing their thing right now. We got the Raptors and Cavs tied. So that's just a good series. They played that. That's the series that I think is living up to everyone's expectations. And then let's see if Orlando can close it out. Orlando and LA. Let's see if Orlando can close it out. Which would be an upset. That would be like a March Madness upset right there if Orlando wins the game tonight. And then LA, I mean, I think they were supposed to be beating Houston anyway. So nothing too crazy with the NBA, playoffs. It's giving March Madness, so let's really see. A sport that I've gotten some interest in, y'all. I'm gonna keep this short. Hockey? Y'all didn't tell me hockey was like that. Like, I am very invested into the hockey playoffs this year. Like, I'm invested to where I watch games. Like, not just look at the score and look like how. No, I'm actually actively watching games. I'm also trying to understand hockey a little bit more. Just because this is a new sport for me to watch. I just always thought hockey was boring, but I don't know. Hockey has definitely given me some interest. Tonight we'll see if the Flyers, the home team, we'll see if Flyers can close out, or we're gonna go to Game 7. I feel like the game, the fact that it's the Flyers and Pittsburgh playing against each other, so Philly against Pittsburgh is funny. So we'll see if Pittsburgh, the Penguins, can take us to Game 7, or if the Flyers are gonna close it out tonight. It's just, yeah. Hockey's really got me. And I'm gonna tell you, it was the Carolina game that was the double overtime, almost triple overtime. That game that they played, I don't know. I think it was game 3. No, I think game 2. It could have been game 2. That game, that was the game that made me interested. That was the game. I think they was playing. They was going against. I don't know what team they was going against actually, because I don't know the name. But that was when I got interested. The Carolina, those two overtimes and an almost third. It was, well, I guess. I guess my question was, does it go to a third overtime? Like, I was really interested. I was like, wait, let's do it. So hockey's really been getting up my interest. It's been an exciting sport for me. Colorado has done as well. So hockey, I don't have a favorite team. I'm just right now enjoying hockey. I don't have, of course, I want to see good hockey. And right now, hockey has been the best playoff season for me. Y'all already know the WNBA season starts, next week? The 8th? That's next week. So the hockey season the WNBA starts next week. The Aces right now, I think, is everyone's favorite to win. They have a great, great team. You let them tell it. They got the best team in the dub. And, they got some power hitters. So I'm just looking for the WNBA season to start and see what that looks like. Other than that, y'all, enjoy. I hope y'all enjoying playoff session season, man. We already know that once this is done with playoffs, we got WNBA, we got baseball. We got good sports coming up. Go check out the Michael movie. It's worth going to see because it's the legendary Michael. And if you haven't done so, please, 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 please go check out Motivational Monday, because we're only going to build and get better each week. With that being said, I hope that you guys have an amazing weekend. I hope that y'all have enjoy the rest of your week. Be safe, stay blessed, stay cultural, and never die. Love one another, hug somebody, do something good for the next person, because we need great people in the world. With that being said, I love and I appreciate y'all. Peace.